Shalom is real. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, for allowing me to do another lesson. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and salutations to the elect, whom the Lord have given ears to hear. All right, and it's gonna be a quick hit. I wanted to touch on this video. The brother GMS inquired early, the elder from the Michigan camp, did a lesson on entitled "You Wanted a Sign This Place Is Falling." All right, hashtag Babylon, hashtag Omen. Now, what I found interesting, right, and this let me see how I looked it up. Okay. So as you see, this incident occurred during the open night of the Folsom Pro Rodeo in Northern California on July 2nd, 2026. The skydiver, identified as Ross Vale, lost control when the large American flag he was carrying became caught in a tree. And when I watched the brother, I immediately thought of how spiritual that was in itself. That the trees caused the flag to fall, to come down, as well as the skydiver, of course. All right, and that's pretty much going to be America's plight. All right, and you might say, well, what do you mean by that? How can trees cause a powerful nation to fall? Well, trees are not, in the scriptures, they're not always meant as just trees as we know it today. But sometimes trees can represent nations, and we'll prove it. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 31, verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fair branches, and with a shadowing shroud, and of a high stature, and his top was among the thick boughs. The waters made him great. The deep set him up on high with her rivers running round about his plants, and sent over her little rivers unto all the trees of the field. Right? So Assyria was a cedar, and the trees themselves being of various other, plants or other trees, other kind of trees, were representative of other nations round about in this parable, round about the Assyrian nation. All right, and the scriptures tell us that those that were confederate with America, right, those other nations, those other trees, if you will, those that were confederate had laid a wound under her. Obadiah verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, there is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Let me grab this one. The book of Revelation 17. And 50. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right? So this proves again that the Bible is oftentimes very parabolic, as we all should know. And you have to read in context, because when you read in context in Ezekiel 31st, I mean, it's obvious in verse 3, but going forward, it makes sense that it cannot have been talking about an average person. There's no person that's ever been taller than a tree, right? A large tree talking about. All right. So it says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth. We read that, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Okay. So, again, these trees is going to have a hand in taking this place down. All right. And are not we in the midst or in the beginning stages of World War III? When these other nations are looking at siding with America's enemies? And it's only a matter of time before because America, as days go on, it gets more proud, it creates more enemies, it does more things against the laws that they actually set up. People are starting to see that. Hell, they're back in Israel, which everyone hates. You know? But yeah, man, this is meant to be a quick hit. You know, I'm about to hit the hay. But yeah, I found that very interesting. The trees caused him to fall. Hey, so with that, shalom to the elect.